Um, Guys, as you can see, the title have said it all. Some have been sentenced to whopping 6 years in prison. Charges bordering on terrorism, you know, supplying weapons, ammunition, explosives to, men on ground. It's terrible because a lot of people never saw it coming, especially most of his supporters. They never saw it coming at all. In fact, they were even hoping and believing that today he will be a free man or, you know, go for bail. They will grant him the bail stuff. But everything took them by surprise. Most of them are now short of words or more. They're like, how can Finland do such a thing to us? They believed in Finland government so much, so much. You know, they believed in them. They were like, nothing they happen. Finland is with us. Finland even helped us and fought during the Biafran War. Those were the kind of statements they made. Oh, they said most of them said Samanekpa is a soldier, he's a lawyer, you know, he's a friend with the Prime Minister of Finland, he's in Finland government, he's a politician, he's in their party. They said a lot of things about that man in that way. Even the man himself said it. So he now looked like he was untouchable. Both Nigeria cannot touch him, both the European Union government, Finland cannot touch him. You know, those were the high hopes he himself had on himself, and his people also have had for him. You know, but now the thing is that it's now dicey. Who will wear the cap now? Who will be the next person to step into that shoes? Because it was first Nnamdi Kanu. Not really Nnamdi Kanu that started it. You know, Juku started it, was Rike, Nnamdi Kanu. Just let me count. Ojuku, was Rike, Nnamdi Kanu, Ekpa. Four, four. Now, who is next? I don't even know who is the fifth one. Is it Ogo Kere or Ngozi Araboeze or Chiamaka Ajere? Because very soon they will bring out their own prime minister, the Chiamaka Ajere group. Very soon they will have they will soon hold the election, have their own prime minister. So it now means that in fact, at once, at a go, you will now have three prime ministers. Ngozi Araboeze one, Ogo Kere two, and the ones in Chiamaka will bring three prime ministers at a go. This is what they call total confusion. Nigerian government have put total confusion on them. How can you have three prime ministers at a time? Who is the real prime minister? You are not even confused. You are just confusing the Biafrans. the more. They have given up. I used to spy on their channels. Yes, I used to go and check some of them. Most of them have gone back doing cooking channel. Some of them are now doing dancing video. They are not dancing in there. They no longer talk about Biafra. You see some of them doing dancing video. Some of them doing cooking channels. Some of them doing family content with their wives and children. What does that tell you? They have given up. They don't see Biafra coming because when they look at their age, they'll be like, what am I fighting for? This one is paid agent. That is why you see the Cameroonians, the Ambazonians, till today they've not gotten their own. When you follow them on their social media handles, you see them too doing the same similar thing the Biafrans, you see them today doing. Though those ones started long ago. They have different factions. A lot of factions, those ones have it. Tell me, how will they get their country? And they're equally fighting themselves. They are fighting themselves within themselves. They are their own enemies and they say they want a country. So you see the Biafrans going, in that line of having different factions, different group of fighters. Before you know it, they start fighting among themselves. And the innocent ones will keep dying. Then they will tell you, for Biafra to come, people will pay with their life. Are you saying your own people should pay with their own life? Are your own people now your enemies? Or you don't know your enemies anymore? Hmm? You're not fighting yourself. So that means you people are your own problem. That is the summary of everything. If you people are busy fighting each other, calling each other paid agents, it now means that you people, the Igbos, are your own problem. Because you are not even fighting the people you call your enemies. You are busy killing your own people. Everybody is Sabo. So long as you don't believe in Chamaka group, you are a Sabo. You don't believe in DOS, you are a Sabo. Eh? Who is then a real person? Who is then the real person that is not a Sabo? Okay, you now say, I want to be on my own. I don't believe in any of you. Let me be. I want to just stay on my own. They'll still call you a Sabo. That you don't belong anywhere. For you not to belong anywhere, you belong to the Nigerian government. So you must die. Ah, how would you know the right group to join? At a point, it will now start happening that in Igbo land, when they catch you, they'll ask you, which group do you belong? They'll first catch you. When their fighters catch you, they'll say, which group do you belong? You will now start guessing, oh God, which group should I call? Oh, is it Ngozi group? Should I mention to them? Is it Ogokere group? Is it Chiamaka Jere group? Is it US? You would always be confused. You'll be like, I believe in all the groups. They'll say, no, you have to believe in one. Which of them are you in? If you just mention you belong to a Chiamaka Jere group, your head will just fly out. They chop it off because you pointed the wrong one. They'll say, oh, you belong to Chiamaka Jere group. That's Sabo group. They will cut off your head. What does you know? He said it's on the ground. At a point, it will start becoming that way. You now see Abia State to say they are for DOS. Imo State to say they are for Barawa and Ogekere group. Maybe Anambra will say they are for Chiamaka Jere. Enugu will say they are for, I don't know, Nigerian government. You know, it's becoming terrible. Because now the Oga is in prison. The Oga is in prison. Nnamdi Kanu is there in prison. You know? Ekpa there in prison. And you know, the Bible said it. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Even when Jesus was arrested, Christ himself, you see the disciples, everybody, they start denying. I don't know him, oh. I don't know him, oh. I'm just a content creator. That's what most of them are writing on their YouTube channel now. Content creator. So you know they fear. You they fear. All of a sudden they start forming content creator. You see, the same thing. When Jesus was arrested, all of them start saying, I don't know him. I'm not among the disciples. That's what they are doing now. I'm not among them. The moment they heard he has been sentenced, fear started gripping their souls. Most of them, as was reported, most of them started deleting videos of Ekpa on their channel. Most of them started deleting it because so long as Finland government have labeled him a terrorist, a sponsor of terrorists, somebody that bring weapons to men on ground, supporting them, inciting terrorism and the rest, tax fraud, name it all. Those were the charges they found him guilty of. Tax fraud and what is the other one? Something about forgetting that other one. Many things like that they charged on him. They found him guilty of. The moment they heard it, most of them started deleting. About 5 deleted their pages so that it will not be traced and linked to them. They deleted their pages that they have Ekpa videos on. So you can see the heart they had following the man. Just because the man is now in, all of them start deleting. And they were not even smart. Because they were being followed by their other enemies. They didn't know that their enemies have already screenshotted everything. They search their channel, they will tell you it's not existing. This channel does not exist. This channel does not exist. Something that existed just yesterday, day before yesterday, is no longer there. Many videos, they deleted it. What will you call them? Are they not sabos as well? They are sabos. If they believe strongly in Ekpa, they wouldn't have deleted those things. They would have kept them. They would have left the videos there and said, rubbish. I still believe in him. I stand by him. You see, That means they love their own life. They still want to enjoy life with their family and their children, enjoy their girlfriends, side chicks. They want to enjoy themselves. That's why they don't want anything to link them with Ekpa. Hmm? It's crazy. Ekpa never knew the kind of people he was working with. He never knew. If only he knew that those are the kind of people he was working with, believe me, he would have, uh, you know, done the needful. Okay. So, well, guys, that's the reality of things. So he is now in prison. Hmm? But I heard some people saying that he's serving the sentence there because some of the things he also committed some crimes there, like the tax fraud. That one is not Nigerian business. It's something he committed there in okay, something he committed there in Finland. So he is going to serve that sentence there. Those ones he committed there. In Finland, it's like they have jurisdiction because everything, most of the things he broadcasted was from their country. So now they're saying that he's likely to be taken back home to Nigeria after he finished serving his sentence. You know? And again, if at all they let him go, definitely they won't just let him go like that. It's with conditions like you don't have to talk about Biafra again, give it up, don't comment on it, don't do this, don't do that. So what next is left for Ekpa to do? To remain in Finland or to flee the country, leave the European Union completely and go to Africa or somewhere else? But wherever he goes, remember, this is the era of technology and AI. He can easily be spotted out. If they can fish out stronger and most deadly terrorists in the world, Bin Laden and the likes, then you can tell that these people can fish out anybody they so desire to fish out. So many will say, oh, Nigerian government did it with the Finland government. But I have already known for long that it's a big error to be in their country, white man's land, and believe that they will protect you. Let me tell you, they have bilateral agreements. They do deals with country by country. They do deals. Because you are not yet a country, they will not take you serious. They will not take you serious. I've always known it that they are just waiting and watching, getting evidence, informations, and the rest, waiting for the right time to strike. Because the whites are smart. They don't think like the way in the show G, how black people reason. They don't reason the way your police back home reasons, or your soldiers reason, or your investigators. They don't reason in that way. They reason differently and smart. They allow you to commit these things. They allow you to talk as much as you want, expose yourself, implicate yourself, post videos, your write-ups. You don't know they're extracting everything. Let me tell you, they have a device which they use. Once they insert it in your phone or laptop, everything will be extracted. Every damn thing you think you have deleted, everything you think you have deleted will be extracted. When you talk about technology, it was not designed by the Igbos. The technology, the AI, all those softwares for hacking and the rest, it was not designed by any Igbo man. Remember, it was designed by them. So what you are using to broadcast was designed by them. So what makes you think that they will not easily fish you out? Why did you think that Bin Laden never used phone? Go and check. He never used phone to communicate. He was smart. That's why it took America years, not just America, even Western world as a whole, took them donkey years to fish him out. Because Bin Laden knows. And people don't learn. That's why they keep making the same mistake that others have made and were caught. So you cannot tell me the whites are foolish, that they don't know how to extract all these things. Why do you think that their country is very secured? Why do you think that it's very difficult for you to commit crime and get away with it in their country? Because they think smart and they investigate smart. Watertight. When they bring the proof, it will be difficult for you to get out of it. It is their country. When they say you committed tax fraud, they will give you the places how you did it. I'm telling you, these people are smart. So you can always easily say, that everything they are doing is wrong, you know? So, guys, that's it. So, you guys tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Now, the question is who will be the next prime minister? Who will take over? Whosoever that will plan to take over will be so scared of his life because now he has seen that if they can catch Nnamdi Kanu, even the Britain that he has citizenship, he has their citizenship, they not even come to rescue him. Now it's Ekpa, being a citizen of Finland. Finland did not even spare him. You that is in America or elsewhere that is planning to take over, I know those ones there, they'll start having a rethink. They know the cost, the sacrifice. So if they are able to do it, then they will take over. But if they are not able, they will just forget about it. They will just be doing normal talk in a peaceful way, in a peaceful way. Because when they do it more peaceful, they will not easily go be arrested and put in jail for years. So they will not start minding the way they talk. Because believe me, most of them are sabo, and they will not just like to, be arrested and put in prison just like that and lavish there. Maybe if possible, deported at the end of the day. So guys, that's the situation of things. So painful. Ekpa is in there. Most of his followers now are crying. Most of them are confused at the same time. They never saw it coming. They never saw it coming. So which of the factions now will produce the next leader of the Biafrans, the Biafran leader? Because now we have about three. If you add the DOS, it will be four. Four different groups claiming to be the ones to bring Biafra. So which of them do you really believe that will bring the Biafra for you? Because as it is, they are fighting themselves. They are all fighting themselves. And most of them are abroad though. They want to fight for Biafra. Can't some of them come back home? They say they want to carry the thing with their head. Okay, come back home. All of you must not be in abroad talking about Biafra. So if you're about 1 million, about 500,000 should come back home and fight. Those ones fighting back home are the real ones. They are the real ones. But you see, majority of these ones abroad. Go and check. Most of them have jobs. They are working. They don't even observe sit at home abroad. But they will punish the ones back home by telling them to sit at home. While most of them here abroad are all going to work. Let them try sit at home now. Their boss will sack them. And let me see how they will pay rent. Then poverty will start. They will start begging on the street. They don't do sit at home abroad. But they will place it on the people back home to punish them, knowing that life is hard over there. Now, Ekpa is in prison. They will not go for protest as well to lock down Finland. They will not even burn down any local government or police station in Finland. But you see, when they are in abroad, they comport themselves. But back home, they rugged it. That's the difference between Africa, how the Africans reason. And when they're abroad, they start reasoning like the white man. They don't want to go to jail because they know the law is the law. They can't jump it. None of them even protested in Finland, like shut down Finland, block all the roads, burn tire, break their traffic lights as they do in Nigeria. They did not try it. They did not try it. They are scared. They are scared. So the thing is this. Are you sure Biafra will really come? Are you sure? Look at your age. How old are you now? Ever since you were born, your parents talked about it. It may not come in your time. Believe me, Biafra may come in the next 500 years. Maybe not now. Maybe there's a generation that is meant for. After all, the Israelites, in that time when they were in Egypt, they were promised to be in the promised land. God promised them that they will be in promised land, but it was not their generation that entered the promised land. It was their children that finally entered the promised land. Most of them died on the way. Most of them never saw the promised land. About 400 and something generations passed away before even Moses was now born and led them. So it may not be the time now. And believe me, in that time in Egypt, some people came up to speak out to tell the king, "Oh, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, you are disciplined, you are killing my people, you are killing my people." Those things could have happened, and they buy that one just because it was not recorded. That was why when Moses came, they were like, "Oh God, let this one be the last Messiah that will take us out." And they were happy that it was Moses, his time, that they were now freed. Even Moses did not even see the promised land. So it's not all freedom fighters that will end up seeing the promised land. So don't get it twisted. Go and ask the Amazonians. Most of their leaders that started it, majority of them are still lavishing in prison till today. Majority, go and check. You can Google it. The ones that started it are still in prison. Some have been killed. So it's not who started it that will end up bringing it. You can start up something, somebody else can finish it. So it may be the next 300 years to come. Somebody then will come out and achieve it. So don't be angry that Ekpa is in. He's not the first to be there. Somebody else will still rise and do it in a more smarter way. I'm telling you, somebody may come and do it in a more smarter way. So even among the Igbos, you can see they are equally betraying themselves, destroying themselves, you know. So guys, please like, share, subscribe if you're here for the first time. Machiavelli, I see you. So that's that, guys. Um, so you tell me your thoughts in the comment section. Hmm? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Should we continue talking about Biafra or should we just go and rest? Because there are too many enemies, even among themselves. They are fighting and killing themselves, accusing themselves of corruption, fraud, sabotage. These are what they're accusing all of them of. So if they are all pointing fingers at each other, Chiamaka Jere group, Ngozi group, Ogekere group, DOS, they are all calling each other sabo, killers, fraud, corrupt, blah, blah, blah. That means, in summary, you cannot conclude by saying that all of them are bad. Because they're all accusing themselves, bringing out evidence why this one is bad. This one will bring evidence why the other one is bad. This one will bring evidence. That means all of them are bad at the end of the day. But just that the people that are following them cannot reason to see that they have all exposed themselves with strong evidence. They provided the evidence by themselves, pointing fingers at each other, backed it up with strong proofs and evidence. Why can't you then reason and say that truly they have a point? There's no smoke without fire. All liars and betraying themselves, killing themselves, calling themselves saboteurs, are they the kind of people that will bring Biafra for you? Or are they the kind of people that you should believe in? You know? All right, guys. So that's my last thought for now. That's all I have to say. So, guys, like, share, subscribe. See you guys in my next podcast. I'm out of here. I am Chi. Bye bye. Thank you. Yeah.